Magandang hapon, Pilipinas at buong mundo. Naitay, kapuso, pahiram po ng 20 minutes ng inyong hapon. Ako po si Boy, and welcome to Fast Talk with Boy Abunda. Sa lahat po ng nanonood sa Facebook at YouTube, sa lahat ng aming live streaming channels, sa lahat ng nakikinig po sa DZWB, welcome to the program. At sa lahat po sa inyo, Naitay, kapuso, Happy Valentine's Day. This is probably one of the most difficult episodes I will do here on Fast Talk. Dahil ito po ang unang pagkakataon after a long time that my sister Chris Aquino is appearing live mula po sa United States of America from California. Ito po'y katulad ng naipakangako namin kahapon as we promised yesterday. Ito po'y nag-umpisa February 10. I got a text message from Chris. We needed to talk and we did a conversation. It was a difficult conversation. Napakahirap po. Umiyak po ako and she was requesting for me to read a statement from her on her birthday. Happy birthday, sabi nga niya, happy birthday, pero hindi naman happy ang ating balita. So we started there and I said, yes, Chris, let's work on the statement. Pagkatapos noon, we continued to talk and graciously and generously, I think because Chrissy wants to thank all of you, sambayanang Pilipino, mga kapuso, dahil sa wala niyong sawang pagsuporta, pagdasal para sa kanyang kalagayan at kalusugan, nais niyang ibahagi ang kasalukuyan niyang pinagdadaanan. So from a statement, napunta kami sa phone patch, and then napunta kami ngayon sa live via Zoom. Ang gagawin po namin is that, and this is the first time I'm sharing the screen with Chris. Okay. Ang gagawin ho namin, I'm going to cue to a commercial gap. Dahil pagbalik namin, magkukwento ho si Chris para wala ho kaming cut. Tuloy-tuloy po ang aming pag-uusap para mas klaro at mas lalo nyo pong maunawaan kung saan ang pinanggagalingan po ng ating kaibigan, ng aking kapatid na si Chris Aquino. Diyan lamang po kayo, Naitay Kapuso. Magbabalik po kami kaagad. Our exclusive interview, our exclusive conversation dito sa Fast Talk with Boy Abunda with Miss Chris Aquino. We'll be right back. Kami nagbabalik po dito sa Fast Talk with Boy Abunda. And right now, live mula po sa Los Angeles, California, kasama po natin ang ating kaibigan, ang ating kapatid, Miss Chris Aquino. Chrissy, hi. Magandang hapon
Hi,
dito,
Boy,
magandang umaga
you.
dyan. I love you too. Happy Valentine's, happy birthday.
Yes, actually, it's almost 1 in the morning here. Ngayon pa lang nagsisimula talaga birthday ko dito.
That's right.
Hello sa lahat po ng mga kapuso. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
Chrissy, maraming salamat. Bago ang lahat sa iyong tiwala, sa iyong pagmamahal. Pero ang ating kwentuhan, umpisa natin dito, February 8, on
Yes.
what would have been President Noy's 64th birthday. Si Alvin, who has been your assistant for more than 20 years,
Yes.
Sinabihan ka that Dr. John Belperio I urgently needed to discuss the results, the alarming results of your blood panel. Dito tayo mag-umpisa.
Yes.
Ano ang kwento, Chrissy?
Okay, kasi nung 3 weeks ago, I had my regular blood panel. Parang ang ginagawa doon is, I don't call it a blood panel. Sinasabi ko na blood donation ang ginagawa ko sa dami ng kinukuhan dugo sa akin each time. Boy, hindi maganda yung 3 weeks before. And Dr. John Belperio, who is a physician in UCLA, and he actually does very complicated surgeries. Gumagawa siya ng mga lung transplant because may tama na yung lung ko from my autoimmune illness na Sturge-Strauss. That was because may comorbidity na ako, tapos tinamaan ako ng COVID while in Houston when we first arrived here. Siya baling lead physician ko together with a rheumatologist, si Dr. Khan. They're both from UCLA. So what was alarming was that sobrang bumagsak yung hemoglobin ko. That's part of our yung CBC panel natin. I'm trying not to go too medical, but yung hemoglobin kasi is very important dahil yun ang may dala ng oxygen dun sa ating mga red blood cells. I fell to below 9. It was the first time na nag-8.7 ako. In other words, kung nasa Pilipinas ako, binibigyan na sana ako ng blood transfusion. And when you have autoimmune, ang tinitingnan mo doon, yung inflammatory panels. That means kung ano yung mga namamaga sa loob namin. Boy, nagdoble that first time. And he was so worried because when you have Serge-Strauss, yung blood vessels natin, yun yung tinatamaan. They become inflamed, so nahihirapan yung dugo na dumaloy sa katawan mo. So, nung he asked for another blood panel after 2 weeks kasi tinaas muna yung methotrexate dose ko. Methotrexate is a form of chemotherapy medicine.
Excuse me, Chrissy. We lost you. We lost the video.
Saan? Which part?
No. We have problems with the video. We'll just try to fix it. But we are still on air. We're still on air.
But you heard my voice?
Yes, we can hear your voice. Sige, pwede mong
Okay.
ituloy, Chrissy. We can hear you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Kasi yung right now, meron akong chemotherapy, which is an immunosuppressant, that's methotrexate. A lot of Filipinos would know kung anong pinag-uusapan ko. And then I am also taking Dupixent. Isang problema yan because that is not readily available sa Pilipinas. Wala siya. They have no FDA. Wala pa silang, hindi man sila nag-a-apply. And unfortunately for me, that's also not available in Singapore. Bumalik ako, boy, dun sa inumpisahan sa Houston. That's Nocala, Nucala. That's the
right.
brand. Yeah. And unfortunately also, sinisipon ako. Si Alvin napansin. I apologize. Yung Nocala is available in Singapore pero wala pa siyang FDA na kahit man lang nag-apply, wala sila sa Pilipinas.
Okay.
So right now, 2 of the 3 medicines I'm on hindi available sa Pilipinas. That picture that you're showing right now, boy, yung magang-magayang sa mukha ko at marami akong rashes, I sent that to you because unfortunately, meron akong pang-5 na autoimmune condition na nag-hello ngayon. If you'll allow me, pangangalanan natin, I'll start with October of 2018, na-diagnose ako with autoimmune thyroiditis and yung chronic spontaneous urticaria. Yun you're familiar with because nakikita mo na minsan papasok ako na punong-puno ng pantal yung buong katawan and meron akong mga, after that, malalaking mga pasa. So that was something I went through and it was being treated already, 2022 via Xolair, another biological na gamot. But then, it was in April of 2022 na lumala and na-diagnose yung Serge-Strauss. Yun ngayon yung pinaka-kontrabida sa buhay ko.
Itong Serge-Strauss, okay.
Yes, another name for it, if they will Google, it's EGPA, pero pinadali ko na lang dahil ang hirap i-memorize ng buong EGPA, what it stands for. Ang problema, boy, is that it was diagnosed nung nasa phase 3 na ako. And that's the last phase. That
Chrissy,
means na...
sandali, pakiulit lang. Ano yung pang-5 autoimmune na sinasabi mo na na-discover nila ngayon?
Nung nakita, if you can see, that's a butterfly rash.
Okay.
Ang litrato kanina. Ayaw pang bigyan ng direct classification ng mga doktor, but it's a toss-up, boy. because of the physical manifestations, ang ibig sabihin nito yung mga pinapakita ng katawan ko, and because I have very low hemoglobin, I have fluctuating blood pressure, nagsisimula na yung, hindi, pinakita ko sa'yo pero I asked na wag mo na i-share dahil medyo graphic talaga yung pamamaga ng mga tuhod ko at yung mga buto-buto na naglalabasan. It's right now, they're classifying it as an autoimmune mixed connective tissue disease. Falling under that boy is either SLE or lupus, na mas kilala, or it could be rheumatoid arthritis. Pero babalikan ko, hindi natin nabanggit na nung nasa Houston ako habang hindi pa gumagaling from COVID because I was a long-haul patient. I had it for more than 3.5 weeks with all the symptoms. Ang nangyari was I got a 4th diagnosis. Meron ako ng CREST syndrome. It's the other word for that or the other term is diffuse scleroderma. And nakakatakot yun, boy, kasi ang inaatake naman nun yung ating lungs. Pwede kang magkaroon ng pagkatapos ng episode na to, marami nang pwedeng maging doktor sa Pilipinas. You can get pulmonary hypertension from that, meaning na ang hypertension pala hindi lang sa puso, pwede ring mangyari sa ating it's my right lung, boy, na nung gumawa kami ng buong chest and up to the stomach na CT scan, nakita nila na meron na akong maliliit na nodules at tama. Meron mga, kung ito yung lungs ko, parang may mga scratch marks kang makikita. Parang may mga sugat na. Dahil nga, hirap na yung right lung. Dahil until now, part of Serge-Strauss is that you have this persistent dry cough at nagkaroon ako ng adult onset, meaning ngayon na matanda na ako, ngayon ako nagkaroon ng asthma. And right now na nag-uusap tayo, that's why binigyan ako ni Alvin na Kleenex, nag-sinusitis na ako. Bigla siya nagsimula.
Chrissy, itong lahat na nangyayari sa iyong katawan, paano naapektuhan ang puso? In a language that maiintindihan namin. Kumusta ang lagay ng iyong puso?
Ang nangyari kasi is that yung yung our heart, 'di ba, is surrounded by muscles para maprotektahan yung puso. Yung muscles na yon that are surrounding my heart, magang-maga sila. Parang, boy, I'll liken it na para mas maintindihan ng mga tao. Kung naglalaro ka ng sports, dahil mga Pilipino tayo, basketball. Kung natapilok ka habang naglalaro o nanipa sa'yo, nahulog ka, normally, you pray that it's not a fracture, it's just a sprain. Pero kung yung sprain na yon nangyari sa'yo, anong mangyayari? Mamamaga ng todo, yung sa labas. Yung sa akin, yung pamamaga, hindi lang sa labas ng puso, kundi dun sa middle layer. And the problem there is, my heart has to work. Kung yung sa'yo, normal na kailangan siyang tumibok para makahinga ka, makagalaw ka, gumawa ka ng mga normal na activities. Tapos yung heart rate mo would be, for a normal person, in the 70 to probably 90 range. Ako, boy, maglakad lang ako papunta ng banyo or mag-attempt ako dahil sinusubukan ko talagang magdagdag ng timbang. Biglang pag tinest na ako, because I have a cardiac monitor dito sa bahay, biglang ang heart rate ko, 120. May point na umabot na dahil nagtagal ako, na-enjoy ko yung bathtub, tapos nung nagbanlaw ako, it was 146.
Chrissy, gaano kadelikado ito?
I could have a stroke at any time. I could have, kasi I have to relate this because of genetics. Ang lolo ko sa side ng dad ko, yung original na Benigno S. Aquino, he was 55 years old when he had a massive heart attack and cardiac arrest. He died in my dad's arms. And dad ko at the time was only 15 years old.
Right.
And that's only 2 years older than me. And the reason nakapunta kami sa Boston dati, my dad had his heart attack
At 47.
at 47 years old. And not many people know, but before Noy died, he needed an angioplasty. That was exactly 5 weeks bago siya namatay. So, sa side ng dad ko, matindi yung sakit ng pagkakaroon ng cardiovascular
So
diseases.
genetics dito, Chrissy, medyo plays a role, di ba?
I would have been okay, boy, kung hindi ako nagkaroon ng autoimmune.
Okay.
But
I
you
get
do
that.
remember
Yeah.
na we were still doing our nightly talk show. I had a big scare because sunod-sunod yung shooting, and I remember hindi ako umabot sa show natin dahil nagsuka ako na nagsuka. Tapos I had to be brought to the ER of, at the time, Medical City. And I know that this was the year 2015, ghost month, unfortunately. Dumating ako sa Medical City, ang BP ko was 170 over 110. Umabot ito ng 200 over 120. So, at that time, I was only 44. So, meron na talaga akong
I remember that,
risk.
Chrissy.
Yes.
I remember that.
But it was fine already because I was treated for this in San Francisco noong December of 2016. So I was fine nung panahon na yon. It was only nagka-problema na naman after COVID.
Okay, Chrissy, we have 7 minutes left. I just have a couple of
Okay.
questions para sa ating mga kababayan. The next 6 months are crucial.
Yes.
In the quickest way possible, ano ang mangyayari sa susunod na 6 na buwan?
Okay, pahihingi talaga. I'm sorry na parang ang kapal ng mukha ko dahil ang tagal nyo na akong pinagdarasal, but I really need it now because on Monday, papasok ako sa ospital at may susubukan kaming biological na gamot. This is my chance to save my heart because kung hindi ito tumalaboy, I stand a very strong chance of having cardiac arrest. As in, pwedeng in my sleep or kung ano man ang ginagawa ko, pwedeng tumigil na lang yung pagtibok ng puso. So, may gamot na susubukan, but there's a very big risk involved with that medicine because hindi binibigay ang gamot na to na hindi ka binibigyan muna ng steroids. You need it para hindi ka magkaroon ng anaphylactic shock. So, on Monday, magbe-baby dose muna ako. Titingnan nila kung kakayanin ko. Kung kakayanin ko, bibigyan ako ng pangalawang dose. But this will go on for, I will need a total of 4 doses of this medication.
Okay, Chrissy?
Hindi predictable.
Correct.
So, boy, I hate to say it, but I've always been very, very upfront and honest at hinarap ko na to because alam ko na bawat araw, especially now, birthday ko pa, pahiram na lang to ng Diyos. Binigyan ako ng bonus. So, whatever days are left, kung ano man ang natitira, it's a blessing. But I really want to stay alive. I mean, sino ba naman ang sasabihin na handa na akong mamatay? I don't think any of us can say that because Ben is only 16. I made the promise to him na until he becomes an adult, I will really do everything. Lahat gagawin ko. Kasi hindi naman sikreto sa mga tao that ang kuya niya falls under the autism spectrum. Ako mismo, ako lang ang nagpalaki dun sa dalawa. Kailangan pa nila ako. But on the flip side of that, after Monday, wala na akong immunity. Pwede na akong dapuan ng kahit anong sakit at wala akong panlaban doon. That's why I want to take this opportunity, boy, na magpasalamat sa iyo because nangako ka sa akin, kagaya ng ilan sa mga pinakamalapit na kaibigan ko at yung mga kapatid kong babae, nangako sila na kung ano man ang mangyayari. Pero akong dalawang kaibigan na lilipad dito para samahan yung 2 boys. And you also promised me, sorry dun sa show mo, pero you said na kung mabalitaan ka, tawagan ka ni Alvin, sasakay ka kaagad ng eroplano to be here with me. I love you so much and I'm entrusting them with you because the 2 will actually be going home by the first week, in 2 weeks. Why did I decide on this? Because naawa ako dun sa dalawang bata. Kasi ako, makukulong na ako sa bahay. Pupunta na lang ako at lalabas ako para makita yung mga doktor.
Chrissy, go ahead.
Yes. No, go ahead, boy.
No, mabilisan lamang. Kasi ito ang tanong ng maraming tao. Bakit ang hirap gumaling ni Chris Aquino? You have the best doctors, you have the meds there. Bakit ang hirap-hirap pagalingin itong mga sakit na sinasabi? Just very quick, Chris, we have 2 minutes.
Okay. Pinakamabilis na sagot. 3 pages yung laman ng binibigay sa mga doktor na ito yung mabawal na gamot kay Chris. Boy, pati pwedeng pangalanan na yung brand para malaman na lang ng mga tao sa Pilipinas. As simple as Biogesic, as simple as Ponstan, Advil, yung mga fever reducers, lahat yan allergic ako. Lahat ng gamot na halos lahat ng antibiotics, allergic ako. Yung mga steroids na binanggit ko, lahat niyan may side effect sa akin na meron akong pinagbabayaran. Mabibilang mo siguro sa 10 daliri kung ilan lang ang pwede kong gamot na pwedeng i-take. And apart from that, gumawa sila ng total blood panel para malaman ko ano yung mga allergies ko. Boy, ultimo, damo, grass.
Okay.
Allergic ako. At ultimo yung butil ng alikabok. Pag nahihinig ako yan, at hindi naka-purify yung hangin, hindi po ito kaartihan, totoo, naninikip na, nag-asthma attack na.
I understand, Chris, now. I get your point.
Ang daming hindi pwedeng
Correct.
gamitin sa akin.
Right.
Kumbaga, ito na lang. Papasok ka sa gera, ang mga kalaban mo, lahat naka-arbalite, lahat sila may mga assault rifle. Ikaw binigyan ka ng butter knife or binigyan ka ng isang tinidor.
Okay.
Yun lang ang panlaban.
Okay.
Pero buhay ako ngayon and alam ko dahil tiwala ako sa dasal na kakayanin pa to because ito lang yung sinabi ko sa ate ko na ate, if something happens to me, it will show people na prayers hindi pinapakinggan ng Diyos sa madasal ng napakaraming tao.
Chrissy, talking about dasal and ate, that is my last question. Ano ang dasal mo? To close this conversation, ano ang dasal mo, Chrissy, ngayon?
I just want to thank God. Gusto ko magpasalamat because people I do not know, people na have never met me, yung mga hindi ko kakilala, everywhere, boy. Kanina kasi may nag-deliver ng pagkain dito. I was asleep, pero may dala sila ng mga prayer booklet. Ang laki ng community dito sa LA, and I barely go out, but when my sons are out, they're recognized, and lahat, wala akong na-encounter na hindi nagsabi sa mga anak ko, sa mga kapatid ko, sa mga taong alam na kaibigan ko sila, na pinagdarasal nila at sinasabi nilang kailangan siyang gumaling kasi meron pa kaming hinihintay galing sa kanya. Gusto pa namin siyang mapanood. I cannot promise you that. Kasi ang dami ng hindi ko kayang gawin. Pero ito po ang pangako ko sa inyo. Hindi ko kayo bibiguin dahil sumuko ako. Wala sa pananaw ko sa buhay na pwedeng sumuko. Kailangan lumaban. Hindi ko ipapahiya ang sarili ko sa inyo dahil binigyan niyo ako ng pinakamagandang regalo. Yung pagmamahal ninyo at pagsuporta ninyo at yung pagdarasal ninyo. Kasi wala naman akong nagawa para sa inyo. Pero kayo, sobra yung binibigay niyo sa akin na lakas. Because I know na you're praying for me. And that's the biggest gift anyone can give.
Okay.
Can I just say, boy, para sa mga kapatid ko, I miss them so much. I love them so much, but it's so hard. And to all my friends also who are there, sa lahat ng mga gumawa ng paraan, just last week, nandito si Dingdong Avansado, yung aking inaanak. Nag-spend talaga ng 4 na oras para makipagkwentuhan sa akin. Malalaman mo kung sino talaga yung matotoo mong kaibigan. Dahil talagang gagawa at gagawa sila ng paraan. I want to say thank you also to you for making this happen. Thank you to Mr. Duavit and Miss Annette and everybody in GMA. Dahil kayo ang nagbigay sa akin ng venue para ma-explain sa mga tao kung anong nangyayari. And also to our friend, Miss Jessica Soho, kasi boy, alam mo naman na sa kanya nakapangako yung interview na to, pero nung nalaman niya na sa'yo ko binigay, wala siya talagang pag-aalinlangan. Dahil alam niya na you are like a brother to me.
Maraming salamat, Chrissy.
May I just say also,
Go ahead.
thank you very, very much. Congratulations sa bago mong kontrata. Kasi siguro mag-share ka na sa mga medical bills ko.
Maraming salamat.
No, because
Happy Valentine's and happy birthday, Chrissy.
don't laugh. That's your gift.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I saw the contract signing, kaya pwede kita, sa'yo na ako mangungumisyon.
Okay.
At kasi nangako ako, Viel just messaged me. Would you believe my sister Viel said, I hope may nag-ayos sa'yo. I hope bis kang okay dahil ayoko na kaawaan ka ng mga tao at ayokong matakot sila na ililibing ka na.
Okay.
No, I refuse to die.
Okay. We hear you, Chrissy. Yeah.
Yes, talagang pipilitin ko because ang next my next chapter is to become a stage mother.
Okay.
Okay?
Mangyayari yan. But that's for another
Yes.
interview. Maraming
Okay.
salamat, Chrissy.
I love you, boy.
I love
And
you so much. Happy birthday. Happy Valentine's.
Sa sa kapuso, maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat.
Happy Valentine's Day. And I'm 53 now. I want to still be here when I'm 63.
You will. Maraming salamat.
I love you, boy.
I love you.
Bye-bye,
Salamat.
everybody.
Bye-bye, Chrissy. Naitay Kapuso, maraming salamat po sa inyong pagpapatuloy sa amin, sa inyong mga tahanan at puso.